Sam Gray and Mike Allen were just completed their qualifying 2 lap, just waiting for a time to come up for those ones. Don't think they've got a transponder on, so we'll need to send someone down to have a little bit of a chat to those guys. Sam Tweedy heading out onto track now with the Eagle Hull. Darcy Redstone doing the navigational duties there. Sam Tweedy and Darcy Redstone out on track at the moment. Bogged it, the Eagle Hull down into that hairpin. New guys to the sport, the Lemma, the name of the boat there, and a little bit deep into that right-hander before hitting the Meremere speedboat, lining up that finish line for a 59.453. Chris Rasmussen out of New Plymouth out on track at the moment. Holly Sutherland doing the navigational duties. Holly Sutherland, legal executive. Chris, the real estate agent. So, of course, well supported here by the professionals real estate. If you're looking for a batch or a section or a bit of dirt or some commercial sort of thing, go and have a chat to Chris. He'll get you well and truly sorted. Don't worry about that. Attraction Sign and Design, Steve Hildred Motors, Max Pennington's Auto City, part of the sponsorship team for Chris and Holly. Quite a tidy lap for qualifying round number 2 for Chris and Holly, posting a time of 55.541. It's going to be a warm day here today, ladies and gentlemen, at Meremere. Don't forget to slip, slop, slap. Keep the hydration up and keep those sun-smart messages well and truly in the forefront of your mind to make sure that you go home without third-degree sunburn and feeling very, very thirsty by the time you get there. So we are now going Tim Edhouse and Debbie Edhouse. Debbie making her way back into the navigator seat for this season. These guys were third in New Zealand in 2016. And if you're down Whonga Way and you need some mechanical work done, get down to Whonga Motors, have a chat to Tim. He'll sort you out down there. Well supported as well by Timax New Zealand, Waikato Clutch and Brake Specialists and McKernan Truck. So Tim Edhouse, well experienced here at this track. so we'll expect to see some pretty good things. He will definitely be in the mix come finals time, all going well later in the day in this Group B category. This is qualifying round number 2. Nice transition through that hairpin. That's one of the money corners here at the Meremere Jet Sprint facility. Next one, that right and left-hander combination going into that speed bowl will also catch a few unaware, I think, as the day wears on. Tim and Debbie Edhouse there with a 55.128. 55.128. Carl Beaver heading out now. Jay Amon out of Waikato, the Beaver reliever. KB Engineering. Carl on the exit to that hairpin ran very wide, was expecting that to grab the tyres, but he's done very well since entering the sport not too long ago. And, well, this man certainly has been able to prove himself to drive. Jay Amon broke her arm at Wanganui last year and then showed up to the next meeting in a cast and competed very well, so a 52.111. Bevan Schuler and Grant Gisborne out on track at the moment. Schuler Concrete, Transport Diesel Services and the Sign Group on board here. So Bevan Schuler and Grant Gisborne across the line there with a 59.051, 59.051. White noise coming off the trailer now. This will be Hayden Wilson. So Hayden Wilson making his way to the start line. It is not Angela Watson sitting in the navigator's seat for this round. It is Greeksy, the bearded burbler. Had a bit of a chat to Greeksy this morning, and I'll tell you what, he's not a man that you'd like to wake up to with the face close in the middle of the night. I think it'd be either screaming or calling the police. But anyway, Greeksy can't hear that at the moment, of course, so we'll be able to get away with that for the time being. But Hayden Wilson certainly has some runs on the board. was number 1 in NZ way back, well, seems way back in 2015, and 3rd in New Zealand in the Group B category in 2016. So Willie, certainly plenty of experience on the track, and we'll see him feature come finals time today. So Hayden Wilson across the line with a 54.222. So it is Carl Beaver leading the way at the moment with a 52.111. So next boat to face the starter will be Daniel Reid. They call him Butterbean, we call him Buttercup. He's got his lovely partner in alongside him, Jasmine Webster. 3rd time lucky, the name of this boat. He's really making a big tilt with a brand new package this season, and that tilt being to wear the New Zealand #1 badge. Being a brand new package, he had an indifferent weekend at Wanganui a month and a half ago, but still managed to get himself on the podium, and well, he binged the hairpin at Wanganui on the exit every single time. So in this brand new package, it's already been down to the panel beaters to get it all straight. So Buttercup, the nemesis, and normally the hairpins at that time working very well indeed. So Daniel Reid here this afternoon might just find himself really liking this Meremere facility. Of course, comes out of stock car, so plenty of experience behind the wheel. Buttercup in the run for the line now and posts a 54.019. Can't see is that Kelly Manel coming down on the far side of the ramp there with Cherie Patterson, just waiting to get through the Egmont Industrial Supplies. Yes, it is the Girl Talk machine coming down, the primary school teacher from New Plymouth, Cherie Patterson, the administrator from Wanganui, as well as the secretary of the NZJSA. So these girls certainly got plenty on. Had a bit of a chat to them after their first qualifying run. They were very happy with how that went. So Kelly Manel was 3rd in the New Zealand Championship in 2017. We're looking forward to seeing what she and Cherie can provide for the 2019 Mouthfresh Jet Sprint Championships here in New Zealand. Engine rebuilders, 0800 My Engine, Cut Price Rentals, Westview Aluminium Sign Group, CPSL Refuel Container Cafe. Tim Patterson from Engine Rebuilders down on the ramp, just taking care of the girls down there. Of course, Tim, Cherie's husband, doing a fantastic job with the engine and the management system for the Girl Talk machine. Of course, well supported there as well by Mouthfresh. So at the moment, it is Carl Beaver leading the way with a 52. 2 seconds behind is Daniel Reid, then Hayden Wilson, Tim Edhouse. So where will Kelly Manel and Cherie Patterson wind up this time? We are about to find out. They won't be going out too hard in this lap. They'll just be going just a little bit quicker each and every lap. So a pretty easy rotation in the scheme of things for these teams to learn here today. However, being such a high-speed facility, it's only a couple of millimetres offline and it's all over. The boat's into the bank, into the fence, wherever it might end up. So point and shoot could be very interesting. So we're expecting that the rotations should be pretty good. It's going to be all about keeping the head together, keeping the boat on the wet stuff, and managing to get through the finish line. Of course, first you must finish. That old chestnut, as we like to say in the classics. So Kelly Manel, Cherie Patterson, and that's a 58.934. The girls will be pretty happy with that. Certainly not out to break the boat this early in the meeting. Bryce Barron currently out on track at the moment with Caleb Barron. The farmers from Carterton, Central Auto Parts, their sponsors on board, new to the sport this season. So we'll expect to see some interesting things from these guys, of course. But, well, as we know, farmers are all slightly crazy. So Bryce and Caleb Barron there with a 62.599, 62.599. So that rounds out qualifying round number 2 for the Group B category. We are now going to start